I know you or someone you know can relate to these individuals. My financial planner says I need over $2 million to retire. I wanted to travel when I retired, but what if I outlive my savings? We had to use our 401k to help our kids buy their house. I'm ready to retire, but I don't have enough put away. What will your retirement look like? 1 out of 4 must return to work. Is this your retirement plan? Or would you prefer to retire on the beaches of the world? Good news is you get to decide. Don't wait too long. You may have waited already too long, because the bad news is you won't get there with your mutual fund or your 401k. Ted Benna, the father of the 401k, says the plan has become a monster. The only way to assure you survive your retirement is to keep working. Does that sound like a great retirement plan? Work till you die. Not the plan I want to be on. Ted Benna also stated that the next stock and bond market crash is imminent and could wipe out 40% of the typical portfolio. And Wall Street has hijacked these plans, and the excessive fees charged by mutual fund companies and plan administrators are robbing you of up to half of your nest egg. You're giving half of your money away for somebody to manage it. Are they really managing it? There are 3 big lies. You must only invest in the stock or bond markets. I'm sure your stockbroker tells you that, right? Lie number 2, putting money away now tax-free saves you money during your retirement. Really? Putting money in your company's 401k is a safe investment. Lie number 1, you can only invest in the stock market. Wealthy people invest less than 25% of their portfolio in stocks. Why? The stock market never put in safeguards after the last crash, or the one before that, or the one before that. There are thousands of better things to invest in. Lie number 2, putting money away now, tax-free, saves you money during your retirement. Not really. We are paying the least tax rate now as we have in history. So you'll probably pay higher taxes on those monies as you pull them out than it would have cost you if you paid it up front. Now they tell you, oh, you're going to make less money when you retire. Do you plan on lowering your standard of living? You planning on getting in food lines? I think most people are planning on spending as much as they were spending before, if not more, because now you're going to have a lot more free time. You want to travel. So it's very likely you're going to be pulling out at a higher rate than what you put it in. Well, obviously. You may also have to pay higher Medicare rates. Lie number 3, putting money in your company's 401k is a safe investment. Ask this gentleman after the last crash. Big lie number 3 is you cannot count on your 401k for your retirement. Retire before 59 and a half, you pay a 10% penalty on the monies. Most people will borrow against their 401k, leaving it depleted, or take hardship withdrawals against it for yourself or your family, making it non-existent when it comes to retiring. But is putting your money in the company's 401k a safe investment? Is it any safer than any other IRA? I may relate a personal story, and this explains the reason I am so adamant about getting in front of you today and getting this information out. It's painful It was a very painful reality what happened to my mom and my stepmother, my dad and my stepmother. Um, it was tragic, and it wasn't just them. Thousands and thousands of thousands. My dad, he was the smartest man I ever knew. And I think we all feel that way about our dads. Engineers would come to him for advice on a daily basis. Yet he barely made it through ninth grade. As smart as he was, he blindly followed his stockbroker. He worked hard all his life. He put money away, he and my stepmom. And in 2008, they lost everything. And they weren't the only ones. Many lost their entire life savings. $6.9 trillion was erased from their accounts. Can you even imagine how much money that is? It just disappeared in people's retirement accounts. Just gone. One day it was there, next day it was gone. They didn't have time to recover. A lot of people didn't have time to recover. My folks didn't have time to recover. They lived their last years on just Social Security, and thank goodness Social Security is still around for a couple more years. But how long will that last? And I felt so helpless because I didn't know how to fix this. And I couldn't really fix it for them. I helped support my folks, but thank goodness I had the money I could do that. My sister and I, we were there to help them, but they didn't like that. And I'm sure a lot of people out there, they don't want their kids having to take care of them. They want to have their funds solid, safe. Putting your money in your company's 401k is not necessarily safe. And that's not the only time the stock market has wiped out savings. After 9/11, stock market was closed for 6 days and lost billions. So how safe is the stock market? No matter what they tell you, it has no guarantee. If I can help prevent what happened to my parents from happening to you, it will be worth all the time and hard work. I would not come before you just to tell you the path you are on is very dangerous if I didn't have a solution. I wish I'd had this solution before, but it's because of them and my imminent retirement and friends of mine that I started doing a lot more research on, okay, who are the people who had, that didn't get so affected by the stock market crashes or the real estate crashes and that occurred. And so I started looking into that. It's like, why can't we all be doing that? This is how come when your stockbroker says, oh, no, you must put your money in fund A, B, C, or D, and that's it. That's all you have, stocks and bonds. That's it. You can put some money in a savings account. Oh, that's great. If you're in your 50s or above, you need another plan. One that works faster and better protects your investment. The one people, the rich people use. Now, if your better plan is the banks are paying less than 1%. CDs, not much more. Cost of living's rising at 3%. Do the math. You're not going to make any money that way. So the wealthy invest away from Wall Street to earn higher returns while lowering their risk. Would you like to be on that plan? I am. The wealthy invest in real estate. Now, I know the real estate market took a hit along with the stock market. But the stock market didn't put any fixes in. The real estate market did. I started private funding consultants to solve your retirement problem. My team teaches you how to find great houses at Walmart prices. We teach you how to purchase, fix, and sell these properties. How are we different from all the other people teaching how to flip houses? My team will lend you the money to purchase and refurb these houses. We'll partner with you, and so you can get in no money down. There are ways that you can do this even if you have no money, that you don't even have to buy the property, and we'll show you how to do that. Even though real estate can be a good investment, you must invest wisely. A lot of people lost a lot of money back in 2008, 2009. But like everything, there's a right way and a wrong way. We studied the right way, the people who didn't lose money. Like I said, it wasn't just people in the stock market. I mean, we looked at what people did that came out of 2008, 2009 and were not as affected. Almost everybody was affected in some way, but there were those who were a lot less affected. And that's what we've studied and the programs we've been putting in place for everybody else. And so what we do for ourselves. But you should work only with successful people. Now, this is a house that we just flipped and just sold. Beautiful, beautiful property, let me tell you. We don't do shabby work. So if you want to look that up, it's at www.riverrunstoit, TOIT, riverrunstoit.com. And it's sold now, so no, you can't buy it. But it's a beautiful house, 5 acres, gated, inside a gated community. The key to real estate wealth is keeping the money, though. I can show you how to make a lot of money, but the key is in keeping the money. Just like in the stock market, you don't want to have to be paying your broker 50% of everything you're making. You also don't want to be paying the government the money, because when you take it out, you still got to pay the government. I don't care what they tell you. In those funds that you put your money in, tax-free, when you take it out, you will pay taxes on that money, and probably at a higher rate than what it is right now, because as you may have noticed, the government's not doing well. And I assume that the rates that we're paying for taxes is going to go up significantly. So you should be paying it now, not in 20 or 30 years from now, when the rate's going to be maybe double, triple. So I not only teach you how to make the money in real estate, I'm going to show you how to keep it. Keep it out of the government's hands, keep it out of a stockbroker's hands. Today I'll teach you the secrets only known by the very wealthy. This is how the wealthy get really, really wealthy. Have you ever wondered how someone goes into politics and within a couple of years they're a multimillionaire? Just an average person goes into politics. It's because then they find out all the secrets. Well, I'm going to tell you all the secrets that they're finding out and taking them from average status to multimillionaire status in just a few years. So this comes directly from my latest program, and you're going to have a chance to obtain that later. Now, you can do this on your own. I'm going to say you can go out and buy properties, you can flip them, whatever, rent them. You can study books on how to protect your money. So you're going to need a strategic plan to do that. You're going to need a good attorney, very good attorneys. You're going to need very good accountants. And you're going to need top financial advisors, an amazing team of realtors, and the best real estate investing team on the planet. That's a little hard to put together. Or you could just work with us, and we already have that team in place, ready to work for you. In my program, Breaking the Chains of Retirement, we teach you how to keep your hard-earned money by setting up your entities correctly. You do it wrong, it could cost you everything. The best way in place to set up your self-directed retirement accounts, how to set up a business with a solo 401k, how to convert that to a Roth, and that's critical. A lot of you don't qualify for a Roth, but I can show you how to get into a Roth. There's a back door, because the politicians always leave a back door. They bolt the front door so you can't come in, but they always leave a back door for themselves. I'm going to show you the back door, because I want you to keep your money because it's yours. You earned it. You worked hard. Now, if you qualify for our diamond level, we start working with you to double your money each year. How many programs out there have your stockbroker telling you he's going to double your money every year? No, he might tell you you could make 10%. You get into some more risky investments, and you might make 11 or maybe even 12. We can double your money. It's not hard. It's really not difficult if you just know what you're doing. But you can start at the gold, platinum, or diamond levels in our program. Use real estate investing, compound interest, because that's very important, and grow it tax-free. Let me show you what that looks like. Let's say you just put your money in savings and you were in the diamond program. You just doubled your money every year. So you started out with $8,000. And the next year you had 16, the next 32. You've heard about doubling the penny. And would you rather have $1 million or double a penny every day for 31 days? And you'd be way better off doubling your penny every day for 31 days. Because in 10 years, starting out with $8,000, you could have $4,096,000. But depending on where you live, you're going to pay taxes about $1.6 million on that, maybe more. Especially when you go to take it out and they've doubled, tripled the tax rate, you could be paying $3 million on that $4 million. But we backdoor this into your Roth, solo 401k Roth, and then you can go, and at year 5, you can, if you've got $128,000, you pay the taxes on it and you let it double. 256, 512, 1,024, 2,048, 4,096. You do the math, it adds up really fast. And if you have it in a Roth, you pay no taxes when you take it out. Does that sound smarter? A lot of people, they can't get their head around that. Think about that. What if the tax rate goes up, which I'm sure it will, because the government's in trouble? What if Social Security goes away? What if the stock market bombs again like it is expected to? What's going to happen to your savings that you have now? You're giving it to your stockbroker. You're giving it to your plan administrator. If you've got a 401k, you're giving it to your, or you're giving it to the government. You're giving it to Big Brother. Wouldn't you rather keep it? There are ways of doing it. And the wealthy and the people, all the people in government, I can assure you, they're all doing this because they've set their own back doors. They don't live by our rules. They don't live on Social Security when they retire. They don't have to. They have a pension that pays them outlandishly when they retire. So then they can take all their money and put it into amazing, trusts. And but they use these solo 401k Roths because they put a back door in there, so they could get in and let you think that you can't get in. But we'll do that. So let's just take an example. Noel, married, 47, no children at home. He wants to retire at 60. Okay. Now he has a pretty healthy portfolio. I mean, for most people that come to us, he had $586,000 in his company's 401k program. He had $278,000 he and his wife had in stocks, bonds, mutual funds through Fidelity. They had about $60,000 in a savings at a credit union, $18,000 plus or minus in their checking account. We ran his numbers through a standard calculator. Now you can find these online. You don't have to go to somebody and pay to have this done. Just, go online and say, can I retire, whatever the name of the city is, what's it cost to retire in that city? So latest figures for them to retire and live in Seattle required $54,000 a year. Now, assuming 4% cost of living adjustment, and that they'll live to be about 91, it's about average now. Noel and his wife, Lane, will require over $2.5 million to retire if they want to live in Seattle. Now, since neither one had a pension from their work, and the only retirement they actually had was the 401k in that mutual fund they had set up. So we put their numbers through one of these standard calculators, and it said that in anywhere USA, kind of an average, they would need a minimum of $2,037,000 to retire on. He would only have 1.767 million, to retire on. So even in anywhere USA, I mean, he'd have to find a location that was really inexpensive to retire in, or as they tell you to do, just save more money. Well, this is ludicrous to me. It's like, it says you may not be saving enough to retire when you want. So you should starve now so you can not have to starve so badly when you retire. I just think that is bad thinking. And let me show you the other alternative you have. This is how we help Noel. So Noel invested in a diamond level program. So his new portfolio is, we did not touch his 401k. So he had that $586,000 in there. We transferred the $278,000 from Fidelity into a self-directed IRA, and then we backdoored that into a 401k Roth. And we'll show you how to do that too. We took this $60,000 he had in the credit union and we used it to pay the tax. We got 5 rental properties. He got $24,000 first year income in rents after expenses. He flipped 2 properties and made $62,000 profit. Wholesaled 6 properties at $98,000 profit. He did this in a self-directed IRA and a Roth. He paid no taxes and no capital gains. He'll never have to, which is great. This is just one of the refurbs. This one he made a profit of $34,000 on. We purchased it. We helped him purchase it, $51,900. It had refurb cost $42,000. The reason was we did put in a second story in this house. It did not have one. It looked like it could have one, and or it should have had one. So we went ahead and increased the square footage of the house considerably by adding a partial second floor in there. And so we were able to get it after the refurb. It's a major refurb, but we got $127,900. So, I mean, he made a profit of $34,000 just on that one refurb. Now, this is one of the wholesales we helped him do. We got this for $27,667, and we wholesaled it out $62,000 to somebody who wanted to flip houses. And there's a ton of people who want to flip houses, so wholesaling is the easiest way to make money. So made a profit of $34,332 on this one, and we didn't have to touch it. We just cleaned it up. It's crazy out there. It's much easier to wholesale or hotel than it is to flip. So this is how his portfolio looked 18 months later. He had a total of $1.48 million now. He had $629,000 in his company's 401k program. You didn't touch that. He just kept, adding his employee contributions into it, and they matched whatever. And then he still had, so now he had about $50,000 in his checking account. His new Roth account, though, had $802,000 in it. $24,000 from rent, $618,000 from rental properties that we obtained free and clear, $62,000 from the fix and flips, and $98,000 from wholesaling and hoteling. So how we helped Noel? Well, we nearly tripled that $278,000 they had in the stock portfolio in 18 months. And it's now worth $802,000. Best part, they will never have to pay taxes on that increase. We paid the taxes up front, put it into the Roth. Now we can grow it as much as we want. You're only allowed to put so much money in the Roth, but you can grow it as fast as you want. And our goal is to double that every year. So now imagine what their net worth is going to be in 10 years. If we only double that amount every year, they'll never have to worry about outliving their retirement. Would you like to do that? So how long will it take you with your current plan? I don't want to see anyone else in the situation my parents were in. You've been lied to long enough. The government's lied to you. Your employers lied to you, your stockbroker lies to you, you got these gurus trying to sell you their programs, and they just want your money. Everybody just wants your money. You've worked hard for your money. It's time to learn how you can keep it and make it grow. So how do you want to retire? If you don't prepare now, you could end up living with your kids. Now, that may not sound like too bad an idea, but believe me, it's not where I would want to go. My kids have always said, "Oh, Dad, you could live here." No, I don't want to live with my kids, please. Or worse. I mean, there is worse than that by a long way. You could be living in some low-cost nursing facility. You know the type. You've probably known people. This is how they've had to live out their last years, is in one of these not very nice living facilities, and no one ever comes to visit. Let me help you prepare now, so this will not be your future. Our goal is to help you succeed. As the ultimate real estate consulting and investment solution, our main goal is to walk you through every step of the real estate investing process. Our team of seasoned real estate investment veterans and private funding consultants will be by your side, helping you find the best properties, negotiate sales, write contracts, find and deal with contractors, acquire funding, navigate property refurbishment matters, stage your property, market it, and finally sell it for maximum profit. Breaking the chains of retirement, the 5-step blueprint. Just to be clear on what I'm offering today, I have a team of attorneys, accountants, financial advisors, realtors, and real estate investors. We help you find great deals in real estate. We help you wholesale, refurb, flip, rent them. We lend you the money to purchase and rehab. Then we help you keep the money by paying less in taxes. I've shown you just one of our many clients and how we turn their financial position around completely, so they'll be able to retire sooner and with more savings than they ever imagined. Now you have the opportunity to obtain the tools and support you need to have the retirement of your dreams. Breaking the chains of retirement is our 5-step blueprint, secrets that will allow you to retire at any age. 5-step blueprint. Step 1, start your business with no money. I know that's a problem with a lot of people. They don't have anything ready to go for retirement. And so you've got to start from ground zero. We're going to help you start from ground zero. We're going to help you find interested buyers, desperate sellers. We're going to teach you the art of the contract, bird dogging, free ads, driving for dollars, OPM. Second step is the done for you system. This we just were able to get approved by our attorneys. We're actually going to do everything for you. If you don't have time, if time is your problem, but you do have some money, we'll do the work for you. Let our team do everything. We'll research, we'll purchase, we'll clear the titles, we'll paint, repair, whatever it needs. Then we'll stage it, we'll market it, we'll get it professionally photographed, and we'll sell them for maximum profit. You don't have to do anything. Does that appeal to a lot of people out there? I would think so. This is the program I'd love to have somebody do for me. But we have the teams and we can do this for you. So we're experienced. We're not going to make the mistakes that you would make. Step 3, rentals, flips, or wholesales. When should you acquire rental properties? What kind of rental properties should you look for? When should you wholesale? What is hoteling? Fix a flip for maximum profit. How to go from 2 properties a year to 100. Easier than you think. Move properties in days instead of weeks. Step 4, systematize for profit. We'll show you how to set up your business properly, how to set up the entities, the self-directed retirement accounts, how to create systems that work. And then step 5, we'll put it all on autopilot. Because once the systems are in place, automate them. We'll show you how. We'll help you hire your first assistant, how to develop a team devoted to your company's success so you can go out and travel and do the things you want to do. Now, even before you would be at normal retirement age. Focus on one territory. Spend your retirement on the beaches of the world. This is the ultimate. When you put it all on autopilot and just let it work, and you can get on your laptop from Bora Bora or wherever and log in and just see how things are going. That's the ultimate, right? So everything you're going to receive our program, Systematized for Maximum Wealth. This is retails at $39.97. You can go in our back office, privatefundingconsultants.com. Go in the back office. You can see that you can buy this every day for $3,997. The Done For You system itself is going to sell for over $10,000, and that'll be very soon. So if you don't take advantage of this system now, this program now, you will probably have to pay $10,000 to get into that Done For You system, because we just can't bring in a lot of people in that, because it takes a lot of work. So if you don't get in now, that's going to cost you $10,000. Anyway, you're going to get 6 months of intensive one-on-one training with me and my team, plus 6 group coaching calls and access to the Facebook group. You're going to have access to the top attorneys and accountants in the country. So a special event price for this 5-step blueprint, including the Done For You system, it would normally be $16,497, and it is a bargain at that price. Normally, you'd only have 60 days. We're going to give you 6 full months money back guarantee if you're not happy. You're going to receive our top-of-the-line real estate investing program, remember, $39.97. Going to receive that $10,000 Done For You system, and the first 25 people will get 3 additional strategy sessions with me, a free strategy session with our financial advisor, and a free strategy session with our accounting team worth over $2,500. That would cost you $16,497. Today, 2 payments of only $997. It doesn't get any better than that, folks. Let me tell you, you're getting millions of dollars worth of education for only 2 payments of $997. $997 today is all you got to come up with. For the first 10 that want to pay the full amount today, only $18.97, you're going to get an 89.2% discount, and you get a special meeting with me today so you can get started immediately. We're going to have a strategy session today if you one of the first 10 and you paid the full $18.97. And you still get this, you get 6 months. You don't get 90-day money back guarantee. It's going to be 6 months. So just like the other one. So if you're ready to order, go to www.grirallc.com/webinar1. Just copy that, click on the 2 payment options, $997, or click on the 1 payment option, $18.97. Be one of the first 10 to do that. You get a free strategy session with me so we can get started today. Time is money. We're living longer than ever. You decide today where you want to spend it. Take a moment, close your eyes. What would your retirement paradise look like? Is it on a beach, in the mountains, or cruising the world? Put yourself in your paradise right now and see yourself there with no money worries. What does that look like? Close your eyes. What does that look like? If you could go anywhere, do anything, not have to worry about money, what would you do? Where would you go? Or would you rather say 1,000 times a day, welcome to Walmart? If you have any questions, please contact us. privatefundingconsultants@gmail.com. Remember, go to grirallc.com/webinar1. Click on either 2 payments of $997 or 1 payment of $18.97. You'll be glad you did.